high off of the back of the Champions League semi-final victory against Barcelona. Today, we have some domestic business to take care of. We need to finish in the top four. Let's see if we can do it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode of Leeds United, Pride of Yorkshire. So today we are going to be wrapping up season 4 in the English Premier League as we look to get maximum points out of 2 games to finish in the top 4. As you can see, downloaded the update to the FME Zealand skin. So the homepage is a little bit rearranged. You now can't see the fixtures. They are under my face in this bottom corner. However, above us, you can see the league table and you can see that Arsenal have won their games in hand. And that means they are now on 72 points. We are on 68 points. Manchester City still have a game in hand. And that would put them on 70 points if they could win that. But Chelsea now have played a game more. And they are still on 67 points. So that means if we win today, we push ourselves that little bit further away and hopefully we're going to secure a top 4 finish. High off of that semi-final against Barcelona, the team is going to be rotated for the last couple of games. I think it's probably best to try and keep some of the first teamers fresh for the Champions League final, but still we need to put a strong lineup out to face off against Sheffield United in the Premier League. So let's show you who will be playing in that game. Okay then, as hinted to just, we are going to be rotating and tinkering a little bit with the team. There are 1 or 2 players that have end of season injuries. Rafinha re-injured his foot to go along with Junior Firpo's injured wrist. It means that we're going to have to rotate the team a little bit. We've got Bentancur out suspended for this game too, but luckily Konate is back. So the back 4 with Meslier is Woba, Ame, Konate and Singo. We have Gravenberch and Verratti playing in this game with Esposito, De Ketelaere and Thomas as the attacking options, with Karim Adeyemi leading the line. So we need 3 points. Sheffield United are in 17th place. I did just read if they win, they guarantee themselves survival. So fingers crossed we're just going to relegate them and get 3 points for ourselves. Let's see what happens. Here we go then. So the teams are now coming out onto the pitch and they are lining up for the usual anthems. Oh, we have a new interface from the FME Zealand skin, so might need to adjust some of these boxes, I think. Can we move the match stats down? Sorry, getting a little bit distracted here, and the first highlight of the game is a long ball that comes all the way to Konate. Wisdom Ame takes it and plays it forwards. Esposito gets on the ball now. If you remember the last time we saw Esposito, he was getting himself stupidly sent off. There's a ball here to Thiago Thomas. He has a side-footed shot from close by. Goes wide off the post though, and score stays at 0-0. So yeah, let's try and move this match stats box down a bit so we can see the full scoreline. Got a corner and Verratti swings it in. Who's that at the near post? Konate has gone to ground. Penalty looks like it's going to be awarded. It's gone to VAR, so let's have a little look at that. Penalty is awarded indeed, which means that Karim Adeyemi is going to step up and hopefully smash this one home to give us a great start in the game. 24 minutes on the clock, and Adeyemi does smash the ball into the bottom corner. 4th goal of the season, it says there. These graphics are pretty snazzy, aren't they? I'm liking this update to the FME Zealand skin. If I remember, I will leave a link to the skin in the description down below. If not, drop me a comment and prod me and remind me that I need to do that. I think it's probably one of the best skins that I've seen in the game for a long time, and I've thoroughly enjoyed using it, so a big thumbs up for that. But we've got defending to do as Wilkes crosses it in. Meslier with the safe hands, and let's see what he can do now as he throws it out to Woba, to Esposito, and a ball over the top for Adeyemi, puts him in, and Adeyemi takes his time about it, gets the shot away, keeper gets down and saves it. Really, when the keeper was advancing there, I'm thinking just a little chip over the top, he's going to beat him. Doesn't do it. And we have a corner which he swings into the near post, feeds Konate with the header, and the goalkeeper turns the ball around for another corner. So that goal living a charmed life here as the goalkeeper is performing brilliantly. And another corner to the near post finds Konate, but this time it goes out for a goal kick. So A little bit of rearranging to do, I think, on that screen, as we have another corner, Verratti, Canate, and it's still the same scoreline. So can we change these two over? So score sheet to go under there. I apologise for doing this mid-game. This is not something that I would have done, but literally just downloaded and installed the update. So in at half-time, 1-0. We've had 8 shots on target from 15 created. Charles de Catalaire will be coming off in the second half. So we're going to jump straight back into the game as we try and change this a little bit. I will do that after this highlight. Woba to Esposito to de Catalaire, and Woba now to Gravenberch. I've struggled to get Ryan Gravenberch into our lineup this season. It's probably on me a little bit. Probably should try and break him in between Phillips and who's the other holder? Bentancur, as Adeyemi doubles our lead as he side foots it in after the first shot was saved, I think. So Verratti with the ball out to Woba. He plays it up the line to Esposito, who's getting involved now. Adeyemi with the first shot saved by Fernandez and then tapped back into the empty net by Karim Adeyemi. So 2-0, 49 minutes. Quickly, whilst I'm thinking about it, let's get Charles de Catalaire off of the pitch. Going to bring... Oh, where's my little tactics box gone? We're going to bring Sensi on in place of de Catalaire. So, highlight in the background as Sheffield United are moving the ball into our half, playing it around quite nicely, and Ndiaye tries to cross it in, blocked out for a corner. Let's see what happens from this. So Sensi for de Catalaire. So these graphics are really good, really impressive. It's headed away though, the corner, as Ndiaye gets on the ball. Toffolo plays it to Kamara, and hopefully this is just going to drip, drip, drip and come to nothing. But Isco is in. Still seems weird, players like Isco playing for Sheffield United in the Premier League in 2025, but that's the reality of the game, and luckily for us that has indeed come to nothing. So let's move that up to there. Verratti with a corner, Berg with the header clear, but Woba gets it back out to Verratti. Thought he was going to cut into the box, instead plays it back to Gravenberch, who swings it all the way out to Thiago Thomas, and again the goalkeeper with the save, but Thomas was eventually offside anyway. So let's move the score sheet smaller, and let's go with match stats there. Can we make that any bigger? No. But still, that's all we needed to see. So all the rearranging done. 82 minutes on the clock. This game has absolutely flown by, and it looks like we are going to do the job that we needed. But a little bit of defending to do as Sheffield United look to break forwards. Egan on the ball. O'Connell picks it up. We need to be pushing onto them, really. And the ball over the top here for Andoni that Canate strangely missed. Doesn't normally miss too many of those. Did not know that Woba was injured. So let's bring on Mitchell in place of Woba. That is not a good sign when players and dependable first team players are getting injured before a Champions League final. So fingers crossed that is nothing too serious. And we are really just trying to eke this game out as Sheffield United have a free kick. Isco is over the ball. Steps up, bends it, and Isco, they're proudly in a Real Madrid shirt, not a Sheffield United shirt, has pulled a goal back for Sheffield United in the 93rd minute. So they are clinging on to a lifeline. I don't think it's going to come to anything really, because there is seconds left in the game. And I just want us to get away from here with the 3 points, and that is exactly what has happened. So you can see that their goal came out of only 2 shots on target, 6 in total. We've had 27, 15 on target. We have won the game through 2 Karim Adeyemi goals. Isco getting that goal back at the end. But that sets us up nicely for the Premier League finale. And we're going to jump straight into that Newcastle game right now. Here we go then, the finale of the Season 4 in the English Premier League. And we are facing off against Newcastle, who are in 6th place. They are trying to hunt down the top 4. I think a point will see us in. And this is the team we're going to put out with the Champions League in mind. So we've got Meslier in goal, Mitchell, Ame, Fabry, who is a young Argentinian regen defender, if you might have forgotten. Not really featured too much in the save, but he's definitely one that will probably be breaking through next to Kanate next season. We've got Gravenberch and Phillips, Holozek, Decatelaire and Angelo, and Thomas will play up top. So just going out to try and win the game. If this team is good enough, we'll win the game, and if not, hopefully it's enough to get us into the top four. Really have turned my attentions to the Champions League, so fingers crossed we will just qualify through the league and then not have the pressures of having to win the Champions League, although that's what we really want. Here we go then, the build up to the last Premier League game of season 4 as we face off against Newcastle United. Game is off and running. We can see by the other scores. So the ones we need to be watching really are Chelsea, Man City and Arsenal. I don't think we have any chance of catching Arsenal. Manchester City we probably can catch, and that's not a great start for us, is it? Yeah. Is it going to be offside though? That's the question. The VAR check is going on. It looks like Luis Diaz might have been ahead of the defender, but no, it seems that the defender standing right in front of the goalkeeper is playing him onside, and Newcastle United have indeed taken the lead. So not a good start for us. Newcastle again pressing with Ward-Prowse taking a corner kick, and Tosin Adari Boyo. Yeah, the kid at the back post gets up with the header, nods it into the net, and we are 2-0 down. This is a little bit shocking. Didn't really see this kind of performance coming from the team I'd put out. But again, I do keep thinking to myself that some of these reserve players, some of these second stringers are not good enough and definitely going to be having a shuffle of the pack in the summer. Yeah, it's interesting to see that we're struggling in this game against Newcastle and they're on the attack again as Divock Origi's turned in behind. He's gone to chip Meslier. It's an audacious attempt from Origi, but goes over the bar luckily for us. Looking at the results here though, there are some strange results in the Premier League at the moment. So Burnley won, Chelsea won, and Manchester City are losing in their game. So hopefully this game isn't going to have too much of an effect. Although Tariq Mitchell's trying to do something about it. He steals the ball, has the shot, and goes over for a goal kick. So at least he's showing a little bit of fight there as he is looking to get us back somewhere near Newcastle. But only 2 shots in the first half, none of them on target, suggests that this really isn't a good performance at all. But nothing to say to the players at all. Just going to jump on past that screen, going to get straight back into it. We are going to make one substitution early in this second half, and we are going to be bringing on Esposito in place of Decatelaire, as I want to make sure that our main creative player is available for the Champions League final. Don't want anything to happen to him. And we have a throw-in. So it's Manea to Fabry. He stands and waits just for Manea to shape. Give me the ball back, and that's exactly what he does. And then we're trying to build up now down the right-hand side, but Angelo is dispossessed. I have to say, Angelo is one of the players that I'm more disappointed with. I did the potential superstars of FM22 series. He was one of the players, and he does turn out in the tests that I've done to be a fantastic player. Inter Milan, maybe I've just not caught him in one of the games where he's at his absolute best, because he hasn't shone for us at all. He's not really performed as good as I thought he would. Adam Holozek is another one that I think maybe probably could have sent out on loan, developed away from the club. Tariq Mitchell's off the pitch there, injured, as Newcastle are attacking again, and Meslier plucks that one out the air. We are quickly going to make the substitution. Cody Dramer is going to come on in place of Mitchell, who is off the pitch. That's never a good thing. And Meslier is just taking his time anyway, wasting a bit of time as he lumps it up to Thiago Thomas, who takes the ball really well and plays it back to Esposito. And there, Angelo again. Esposito and Angelo on different pages, not passing to each other, but giving the ball straight back to Newcastle. So we really need to step in and try and take the ball here. I'm not too sure what is going on in amongst the players, but Newcastle finding it pretty easy to dispossess us and stand off. And now Ward-Prowse is running into acres of space. Just plays the ball into the path of Divock Origi, and he's missed from 6-7 yards. Yeah, a bit of a strange one. So nothing happening for us at all in this game, and Lofc is now on a 5.9 average rating, so he's either going to get sent off here or he should really be bought off. But as it's the last game of the season, we're just going to leave him where he is. What is going on with Adam Lofc? Not too sure, but Divock Origi is in anyway, and Meslier gets down with the save, turns it around for a corner. Only 10 minutes of this game left to go, and an end to season 4 in the Premier League. Fabry flicks the ball away as the corner come in, and not too sure why that was a highlight anyway, but the fact we have the throw in and it's played to Fabry gives it back to Meslier. Some nice passing between our goalkeepers and defenders here, and then the ball gets lumped forward in Angelo's direction, and once again Angelo is unable to do anything with the ball and gives it straight back to Newcastle, who are on the attack. This is a bit rubbish, isn't it? Was not expecting to end the season like this. I wanted 6 points from the last 2 games. We've got 3 of them, and we are just gifting Newcastle chance after chance after chance as they look to chase the top 4. Stupidly and naively, I just presumed that with those 3 points we would be there. And now I need to check the league table quickly because we're 3-0 down and we are ending the season with a whimper, which is really not what I thought would happen at all. Sorry, Newcastle, I am skipping that replay because I want to look at the league table. And you can see, fortunately for us, we are on 71 points and we are going to make the Champions League by the skin of our teeth. Not a great performance at all. Let's take you back to the homepage and show you what has happened in terms of a complete Premier League table. In fact, we can do it from this screen here. So yeah, you can see 38 games, 71 points. We have finished 19 points behind Manchester United, and they have a massive 72 goal difference. So their front line is just ridiculous with Mbappe, Rashford, Dybala, those kinds of players. So we are not going to be anywhere near them anytime soon. Like I said, cutting some driftwood, maybe getting a bit of transfer budget coming in for the next season. If we could win the Champions League, the revenue that would bring might be a big help too. But having the financial difficulties in the off-season between season 3 and 4 really has meant that we have taken a step backwards. But the important thing is we have hit the objective. We have qualified for the Champions League and we are in with 71 points. Although to see 2 of the teams on 70 points and not get in, that is absolutely crazy. So, speaking of budgets, the board have set the initial wage budget at 3.4 million and the transfer budget is 33.7 million. So, fingers crossed we can get that raised a little bit with a few player sales and then bring some players in. Right then, that wraps up season 4 of the Premier League. We have one very big game to go. You can see right here in the middle of the screen, we are going to the Puskás Arena in Hungary, and we are going to be facing off against Inter Milan in the Champions League final. So nothing more to say about the Premier League. We're going to skip on to tomorrow's episode, and you're going to see a Champions League final. Bit of a disappointing end to season 4 in the Premier League then in terms of games on the pitch. The Newcastle result, we can just throw that one away. Completely rotated squad. Some of those players will not be at the club this time next season. But the first game, the Sheffield United game, we got a 2-1 victory. Karim Adeyemi with the 2 goals, and he turned in an impressive performance to show us he deserves to stay at the club. So, if you're at this point of the video, you're still watching and enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I value every single interaction with the channel so much. Been doing YouTube now for a year, and the growth and the interactions that I have with people been absolutely fantastic. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it up here. And don't forget, come back tomorrow to witness our first ever Champions League final in the Leeds United Pride of Yorkshire save.